was a very creative person. Our kitchen table or even stray walls would always have a craft project on them, or I would be dancing once a week and having the greatest time, or I was baking something yummy in the kitchen. But as I got older, my creativity went on pause. I got distracted by things like COVID or struggling to fit in, school and all the different tests I had to take, and some health problems along the way. But now, I want to get back to that dancing, happy, creative little girl that I was. And to do this, I am going to try every single creative outlet I can get my hands on. And in turn, I will become the most creative person alive.
Hi, welcome to The Most Creative Person Alive, where I try a bunch of different creative hobbies to try and become the most creative person alive, but in reality to try and find my love for creativity again. The hobby that I am going to try today is realistic colored pencil drawings. I remember like 2020, 2021, realistic pencil drawings were all the rage on TikTok. Like I remember very specifically the lime lips. If you were on TikTok at that point, everyone was drawing the lime lips. So I have never done one of those realistic pencil drawings, and I do little drawings with colored pencils, but they're more doodles and more cartoony. I'm not a very realistic artist. I like making characters and having fun with it. So I'm really excited to try realistic colored pencil. And it's also something that is not too much pressure for the first one. Like I tried to film a video before where I painted a Bob Ross tutorial and it did not go very well. It was pretty bad. That video will never see the light of day. But now I have more confidence in my drawing skills. So let's get started and find what I'm gonna draw. Okay, so we are now in Pinterest and let's look for some realistic, don't judge my spelling, colored pencil drawings. Ooh, okay. Lots of food. I am pretty prone to drawing food. I've drawn so many cupcakes. I'm also looking for something that'll like, I don't know, speak to me. Hey, this is really cool. I'm so bad at drawing people. I like this banana. Yes, banana. It's not like a realistic colored pencil drawing. I think I might save this in new tab and keep that option open. Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out an in-between because there's no shot that I'm gonna be able to draw this face. But I think I could maybe do a banana. So let's see. Let's see what else are my options. See, like, this is more my art style, more like the fun, cutesy characters. Apple isn't too bad. Apparently I'm really drawn to fruits. Yeah, the infamous lime lips. This is what I was talking about. This was all over the internet. These lime lips were all the rage. No chance that I can do them.
I just have to interrupt because what in the frickledy frack is this? So I narrowed it down to this apple, this banana, but in the end I decided to go with this apple because it had the right vibe I was going for.
This is what I mean when I say my art style is more cartoony. Like, I was doing this thing called Sketch Day Sad for a while, and this is a shark ray that I drawed because this was when Charlotte the Stingray was all the rage. And we were like, oh, what if it were one of the sharks and what would a shark ray look like? So this was my imagining of a shark ray. The most recent one I did in my sketchbook was this bunny for Easter. So like very cartoony, very different from an apple. We're still gonna try. I'd also like to preface saying that I haven't done an art class since 2021, and that was a online art class where I kind of just submitted things, but like proper art class I haven't done since I was maybe like 8. So 11 years ago. That's a scary number. Sorry. Sometimes my brain is like, you're 19 this year, and I go, anyway, I think I'm procrastinating, but I haven't done an art class in a very, very long time. So now we start. Okay. I think I'm gonna start with the basic shapes that I see. So basically I see a circle because it's an apple. So I should probably balance that better. Oh well. I'm also sketching in a mechanical pencil. Is that like an art sin or something? My desk also isn't leveled correctly because I built it myself. So it does wobble very, very easily. So I might have to move you. Okay. Well, I did a circle. Can I be done now? No, I cannot be done. And I have a stem. And the stem goes into like a little bump. Okay. Am I delusional, or does that not look like an apple? I think I'm both delusional and this doesn't look like an apple. Well, I work. How was your day been? My day has been fine. I went to school. I watched Gattaca. Great movie. Because I graduate in a month and teachers are like, we kind of have to keep you here, but I don't want to teach you anymore. So we watched Gattaca. Oh, there's also a big shadow behind it, the apple. See, the dangerous thing about handing me a camera is I can just ramble. So one, this is going to be difficult for editing Emma. Hi, editing Emma. Secondly, I can ramble and not do any of my work. It was really helpful when my honorary big sister was teaching me Afrikaans, because we'd read a sentence and then I'd tell her 7 stories, and then we'd read another sentence and then I'd tell her another 7 stories. And love her, she's one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, so we would get great conversations together, but I didn't pass. Well, I did pass Afrikaans, but not as much as I probably should have. Hi, Robin. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off the camera because that'll not distract me. I'm gonna turn off the camera, get a little bit of sketching done, and I will show you when the sketch is done and I start adding color. I am back. I think this is as far as I can go without adding color. What is my nose? Anyway, this is as far as I think I can get without adding any color. So I think it is now time to add the color, which is very scary because this is where the realistic colored pencil drawing has to become a realistic colored pencil drawing. Oh no! I got red colored pencil on my bookshelf. Whoopsies! So these are the colors I'm going to start us out with. Oh, I need yellow. I lie. These are the colors that I'm thinking of starting out with. I have a variety of brands, colors. Just, like I said, I just want to use what I have. Go back to my video of things I'm not buying in 2025. I have so many art supplies that I need to shut up and use them. Oh, I need to erase this, don't I? Well, one final look at it, because this might be the best it looks. You can tell I have so much faith that this is gonna go well. Anyway, I wish I had one of those like art sticky, like Prestick type erasers. I know it's not Prestick. Prestick is a South African thing, but Prestick is one of the greatest inventions of all time. I have some in my desk. No, stop getting distracted. So what I am trying to do right now is I am just laying down a base of colors that I see, like where are the greens, where are the yellows, where are the oranges, where are the reds, and then I'll go back in and add more detail. But I didn't watch any tutorials on how to do realistic colored pencil drawings. I'm just kind of like, there's a drawing, let's see what happens. So let's get some color on this page. So we have a very, very light layer of color down, and now I'm gonna start going in and seeing details and darkening things up, because like, if you can tell, but there's green there and then I put green there. So, wow, which one's the drawing, which one's the Pinterest? We'll never know. Whoa. So this is currently where I'm at, and I'm getting a bit stuck. I don't know what to do to take it from this to this. Like, how much more coloring, layering do I need to do? Because that red is just so much darker, and none of my reds get that dark. So I just need to figure out what to do now. But I am actually really enjoying this process. When I did the before mentioned Never Seen the Light of Day Bob Ross video, I felt really stressed. Like, I wanted it to look good. I'd never done it before. I wanted it to be presentable. But right now, I'm chilling. I'm having a fun time. I'm listening to the final episode of Wilds in Line. Great podcast, so sad it's ending. But like, I'm just chilling. I'm having a great time just zoning out and having a fun activity. So I am definitely enjoying this creative outlet. So this is where we are at right now. I'm starting to like it a little bit more layering, more whatever. But yeah, it doesn't look like a realistic apple, but I feel like we're getting there. We're getting there. So this is currently where we are at, and I really like it. I think it's really cool. I'm about to go take a lunch break before I do highlights and come back and look at it and be like, oh, I think I should do this, I think I should do this, I think I should do this. Because sometimes I think taking a step back and like taking a break from art helps. I definitely do that when I crochet. So I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna go have lunch, and then I will be back after lunch. Lunch is now over, so time to get back to the painting. Yay! Okay, so there's the big white highlighters right there. The other highlights are just the lights. There's a big highlight right there. So let me see if I can get that. Ooh, scary. Okay, and then I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and then to get the little like shine around it, I'm gonna tap it with my finger, but then I have to get all the white flecks next. But I feel like my tip is a bit too big. Hold on, let me dab this now. Okay, that kind of did what I wanted it to. Hey, not half bad. Okay, I'm gonna do the little white flecks and finish it up, and you will see the end at the final reveal. Here is a quick reminder of the drawing I was following, and here is my finished drawing. Not too bad if I say so myself. It's the next day, and I've just come to conclude this video, show off my final product, which you just saw, and tell you what I think about this creative hobby. So I really enjoyed it. I had a lot more fun with it than I thought I would have, and I really like the end product. Like, it's the next day, it's actually like 3:30 in the next day. I've had a busy day, but every time when I've gone to my desk and saw this, I thought, wow, this looks pretty cute. So I just really like it, and I had lots of fun with this creative outlet, and I definitely think it's one that I'm going to do again in the future. Like, maybe one day, maybe one day I will try those line blurbs. But for now, I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to stop my character drawings and doodles because those are really fun to do just when I'm not paying that much attention, but this was really fun to sit down, have a reference and see if I could try and replicate it. But I will definitely continue this creative hobby, and it definitely sparked more creativity for me. So overall, I would say this hobby is highly recommended. With that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed my beginning of the series, Becoming the Most Creative Person Alive. If you did enjoy it, please let me know by liking this video, and if you have any hobbies that you think I should try, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.